Hey everyone, Bank of Bricks here. If you're watching this video, the day it was released, it's May the 4th. That means it's Star Wars Day. I've loved Star Wars for as long as I can remember, and as a matter of fact, May the 4th is my birthday. To celebrate Star Wars, I thought I'd count down the top 10 LEGO Master Builder Series sets I want. But before that, let me explain what the Master Builder Series is. The Master Builder Series is a special group of Star Wars sets similar in a way to the UCS or Ultimate Collector Series. Both are intended for slightly older audiences. But while the UCS sets are meant for display, the MBS are meant to be playable. Only 2 MBS sets have been released, Betrayal at Cloud City and the Mos Eisley Cantina. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Number 10. Kashyyyk. This planet hasn't yet been done justice by the LEGO group. I think a Master Builder set would be great. I can imagine this set in 2 different ways. Idea 1 is to have the set take place during Order 66, with a big tree similar to the Ideas set, along with a Persuader-class droid tank, Wookiee Fluttercraft, and Yoda's escape pod. The figures I imagine being in this set are Yoda, Chewbacca, Tarful, a Wookiee warrior, Clone Commander Gree, Clone Scout Trooper, and some B-1 battle droids. The more interesting approach to this set would be have it based off Jedi Fallen Order. Have the Imperial base, Wookiee prisoners, Cal Kestis, some Scout Troopers with stun batons, maybe some Rebels, and a KX series droid. I could see this being an amazing set, if only LEGO would make sets based off of Fallen Order. Number 9. Jabbas Palace. We've gotten some Jabbas Palace sets in the past, but I feel that all of them fail at truly nailing it. My dream for this set would be have it in 2 sections, the Throne Room and the Rancor Pit. The Throne Room is one of my favorite locations in all of Star Wars. I love the look of it, Jabba's movable stage and hookah pipe, all the nooks and crannies filled with all the scum and villainy of the galaxy, and of course, who could forget about the Max Rebo band? The Rancor Pit could be an awesome build, and I would love to see a large brick-built Rancor. For figures I could see this set having, Jabba the Hutt, Bib Fortuna, C-3PO, R2-D2, Boba Fett, the Max Rebo Band, Boushh Leia, Han Solo and Carbonite, Luke Skywalker, the Rancor Trainer, and some Gamorrean guards. And I can't forget about Salacious B. Crumb. There are plenty of other notable characters to include, but I feel I'm already pushing it. Number 8. The Naboo Hangar. Another one of my favorite scenes. A lot happens in the Naboo Hangar, so there's quite a bit to include. I can see there being 2 or maybe more scaled down N1 starfighters being included. But of course, the hangar is just the beginning. I'd love to see the set have the doors open up to the place in which the Darth Maul fight takes place. It's my list, so I get to be unrealistic. But can you imagine if it had the long bridges, the laser gates, and the pit at the end? This would be a dream set. For figures, I can imagine the set having young Anakin, Padme, Captain Panaka, some Naboo security battle droids, droidicas, young Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Darth Maul. Having the ability to recreate Darth Maul's entrance would be amazing, and I hope we get to see something like this one day. Number 7. Yavin IV. Long ago, LEGO did plan on making a Yavin IV set. That idea was scrapped, but we did get some pictures of the concept build. Yavin IV has an interesting look to it, being part Rebel base, part ancient Jedi Temple. There are many ways to go with this set. We've seen a very limited amount of the base on the big screen. It would be cool to base this set on this area of Yavin IV, and have a few smaller scale Rebel ships in front. A smaller X-Wing, Y-Wing, and A-Wing would cover the most iconic Rebel ships. It would be cool to recreate at least a section of the award ceremony room, and I feel the set would have to include this tower thingy we see with the guard on it. For figures, I think this set should have Mon Mothma, Admiral Akbar, some Rebel fleet troopers, and Han, Luke, and Leia in their award outfits. Throw in Chewie too so you can recreate him being left out. Number 6. Mustafar. LEGO has never been able to do Mustafar justice. I imagine this taking from 4 areas. The landing area, where the fight begins. You can have a smaller version of Padme and Anakin's ship. The interior section where Anakin kills the Separatist leaders. This tower section that eventually falls into the lava. And finally, the high ground. This set would look really cool with the dark tone of the builds contrasted to the bright lava in some sections. Figures in this set could be really cool. Of course you would have Vader and Obi-Wan, along with Padme, R2-D2, and the Separatist leaders, including Nute Gunray, Poggle the Lesser, and Wat Tambor. Our final figures would be a wounded Vader, Darth Sidious, and 2 clone shock troopers. I really hope LEGO makes this someday. I'd love to get figures for the Separatist leaders, and this is one of the few opportunities to include them. Number 5. Kamino. This set is a long time coming, and you can tackle it in 2 ways. Have it be based off what we see from Attack of the Clones, or have it more based off what we see from the Clone Wars show. Basing it off Attack on the Clones, we could see Jango's room, the chair room where Obi-Wan meets with Lama Su, the landing pad along with a miniature Slave 1, and perhaps the clone cafeteria. Figures in this version would be Obi-Wan, Lama Su, Taun We, Jango Fett, young Boba Fett, along with some clones in fatigues. The Clone Wars direction is far more cool. Have clone barracks, the cafeteria, the clone pods with the infant clones, and a training room. You could get plenty of clones in fatigues, young clones, standard Phase 1 clones, and clones in training gear, and maybe, if we're lucky, we could get Clone 99. Number 4. Geonosis. This is one of the most requested set ideas for LEGO Star Wars. Can you imagine a Master Builder Series arena? It would be perfect, having the 3 columns in the center, the surrounding arena, and Count Dooku's viewing platform. For a small side build, I'd love to see the chariot that brings Anakin and Padme into the arena. Of course, we would have to get the Nexu, Acklay, and Reek. I'm surprised we haven't seen any of these in smaller sets. If they wanted to, they could include a mini gunship for when the Jedi arrive. Figures would include Anakin, Obi-Wan, Padme, Dooku, Jango Fett, Poggle the Lesser, Mace Windu, Coleman Trebor, B2 battle droids, Geonosians, and it'd be pretty funny to have C-3PO's head on a battle droid. Number 3. The Fortress Inquisitorious, primarily seen in Kenobi and Jedi Fallen Order. I'm going to be taking more from Fallen Order. I imagine LEGO would most likely make this set a playscale set, similar to Vader's castle, but a Master Builder set could be much cooler. The interior of their fortress is beautiful, and the underwater sections could be really interesting to see in LEGO form. If you wanted to take from Kenobi, you could feature the creepy tomb with all the frozen Jedi, but I feel LEGO wouldn't want to do that, especially the youngling. Figures is where this gets interesting. I would see this set having Cal Kestis, Seer Junda, the second sister, Vader, and it would be great to get a big fig of the ninth sister, and I'd love to finally get Purge Troopers in minifigure form. Number 2. The Jedi Temple. Long have I waited for LEGO to make a Jedi Temple set, and I feel the Master Builder series is the perfect place for it. Starting off, of course, with the Council Room. Those chairs of different sizes would be amazing to finally have. The circular shape of the room is great, and I hope LEGO wouldn't cut it in half. It would be wonderful to see the Jedi Archives. The look of them is stunning, and it would be great to see them in LEGO form. I'd love it if they included the statue of Dooku from this deleted scene. The Youngling Room would be great to get, especially for those who want to recreate its most infamous scene. And if LEGO wanted to include something more recent, they can include the courtyard and tree from Tales of the Jedi. Figures in this set would be incredible. There are several different versions of council members, but some ones LEGO would have to include are Mace Windu, Yoda, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Yaddle, Oppo Rancisis, and Jarl Poof. For non-council members, it would be great to see Jocasta Nu, some younglings, and this would be the perfect set for LEGO to finally make Jedi Guard figures. Number 1. Order 66. A different approach from the rest on this list. I'd like to see LEGO make a set featuring the different moments of Order 66. I think a great place to start would be Ki-Adi-Mundi on Megiddo. I loved playing the map this scene was based on in Battlefront 2. It would be very nostalgic to see it get the LEGO treatment. Along with it, we would get Commander Bakara, and finally get Galactic Marines. The next scene would have to be Aayla Secura on Felucia. This planet is crazy looking, and would be incredibly to finally see. With her would be Commander Bly and the 327th Star Corps clones, my favorite clone legion. LEGO could finally do the Palpatine's Arrest set, one of my favorite sets I own. I'd love to get an updated Kit Fisto figure. Another scene LEGO could make is Yoda and Palpatine's duel in the Senate chamber. Would love to see how LEGO would design the floating platforms. Many different options to choose from, and I hope LEGO will one day make this set a reality. That's my list. The Master Builder series is great, and I hope LEGO continues to add to it. Let me know down in the comments your ideas. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want to see more LEGO content in the future, subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. I'll see you next week with another LEGO video.